something sitting in this side event. It's called the CSS Properly Animation Composition came up. Have you ever used it in your life?
Animation composition?
Yeah, it's pretty obscure.
I don't think
and I
I
wrote
know
down
it,
in my
yeah.
notes, this is what my notes said. They said animation composition. I was like, oh shoot. So I guess I'm going to
Detailed
figure that
notes.
out.
Got it. Nailed it. Yeah.
And then I was like, how is this going to work? Or I'll just open up these tabs and maybe I'll do a stream and see if we can figure it out. And it's the MDN page for animation composition is like pretty good. It explains it, but it is a little mind bending what it actually does. But I've now looked at it enough times, and the streaming help you because you just gotta, it forces your brain to sit there and focus on it, you know. Is that like, let's say you have, just think of the transform property here. I'm going to mouth plug this real slowly and clearly for us. There's a transform property, and one of the things on it is translate X with the parentheses, right? And you say 10 pixels on it, and then you can space separate those. So then the next one is rotate 25 degrees. So it's going to do both of those two things, right? Got it. That's what's happening. Transform with two values. Then you add keyframes to this same element, and inside the keyframes, maybe you have some translate X's and maybe you have some rotates in there too.
Yeah.
So what animation composition says is like, how do you want me to handle that? Because I think the default behavior that we're used to is that what's happening in the keyframes will totally wipe out any transforms that are already on that element. It'll be like, too bad.
If I put opacity 1 and I start my animation with opacity 0, it's opacity 0 to start.
Totally. Because it's just going to be like, too bad. I said what it's going to be. It's actually like a very, very strong override in CSS. Like you don't need important, like it's going to wipe out what's there.